Oh, my darling bride-to-be, you're finally back. I'm tired of waiting. I know our wedding is important, but you don't have to tire yourself out on it. Don't be so cold to me, Signy. We're about to be wedded, and you can't escape my grasp. So...
Cindy isn't your wife yet. Please show her some respect. Don't you dare take liberties with Cindy, even if she's agreed to marry you.
Look at our dignified, useless prince. He does have an attitude, doesn't he? I believe I've warned you about intruding on us. Are you itching for another curse? Jealous of me, Aldous? Just admit it already. You're nothing compared to me. Threatening me with that princely title of yours. How laughable.
I'm no longer a prince, but I'm still Cindy's friend. I'm not afraid of your dumb curses. If you insist on hurting Cindy, I swear, I'll take you down with me.
What do you mean? You think you can defy me?
You should know the real reason why Cindy agreed to marry you.
I don't care how. She will be my wife soon enough. Don't you worry. I wouldn't dream of hurting my precious bride, as long as you stay out of my sight.
I'll leave now. You'd better keep your promise.
Finally got rid of the bother. No one will disturb us now. Signy, shall I tell you a story? Of course you can't. You don't like those? It's okay. I'll tell you some other stories. Since you don't like the crow story, I'll tell you the story of a boy instead. Once upon a time, in a beautiful ancient kingdom far, far away, there lived a little boy locked away in a tall tower. He yearned to see the world, but was never allowed to leave his prison. All he could do was try catching a glimpse of the scenery outside through a tiny air hole. But what purpose would that serve? The tower, which served as his prison, was built on deserted land. What else could there be on a wasteland? Wilted trees and thorny brambles? Eventually, the boy stopped trying to peek outside. The lifeless surroundings weren't any better than the darkness within the tower. Fortunately, the little boy's fortune took a turn for the better shortly after his 7th birthday. He found his first and only friend in the form of an intimidating wizard who appeared out of nowhere. Can you even imagine that? Through the tiny air hole, the boy learned powerful magic from the wizard. He finally found a sense of purpose in his life. The kingdom eventually collapsed, and the boy was finally allowed to leave the tower. But what stood before him was nothing more than just ruins and rubble. Yet he couldn't care less. He had new ideals to pursue. He refused to waste any time reminiscing about his past. All who stood against him suffered their retributions. He is the sole winner in this game of life. Don't you agree? Aren't you the least bit curious as to why the boy was incarcerated since birth? It was a curse. A malicious, cruel curse. Signy, do you understand now? Humans are truly pretentious and despicable beings. So, you're finally interested in my story. You wish to know why he was incarcerated. It was a curse. A malicious, cruel curse. He was merely a newborn baby and couldn't possibly harm a single soul. But his cowardly parents abandoned him without a thought. Signy, do you understand now? Humans are truly pretentious and despicable beings. Unfortunately, no. He was powerful beyond belief and could do whatever he wished. Such naivete.
Oh, Cindy, you look gorgeous tonight. The banquet dinner won't be starting anytime soon. We can stay here for a while longer. Shall There are others waiting to tell their stories too. My story isn't very interesting, though. I was just a normal prince before I was cursed. I was even naughtier than you were. I often climbed and hid in trees all night. My tutor was a dignified and stern lady. She complained to my father on many occasions, but I was never punished for it. My parents often made up excuses to leave me at home while they went on vacations. I was very upset with them. Yes, I wanted to show them how it feels when someone you love dearly disappears. They knew how I felt and never punished me. It gradually turned into a family game between us. They would score the entire castle to find out which tree I was hiding in, bring me down, and take me on their trips. Believe me, Cindy, you deserve a beautiful life, like what I had with my parents.